What did you hear?
You asked is Tommy there, and it didn't go off on there, but I heard yes in the corner.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why my mouth was like, what?
Hi, I'm Dani, the Derelict Queen. So I'm joining a project with Where Angels Fear, and my role is sort of like location manager and the history side of it, with being an urban explorer and at university studying history. I would personally say I'm a skeptic, although I have had moments that have made me question, and at times when you do get into it you do become a believer, because sometimes you just can't explain things, especially like when I went to the Haunted Museum. There was things there that happened that I couldn't explain, or even in like my family home where things would get moved or thrown across the room, you just couldn't explain it. But I do try and look for the more logical explanation for things, or what I have perceived. But then again, we've got to remember that we've got to question what's life after death, and no one really knows, and no one knows the right way to do that. The scariest moment, it's a bit of a hard one, because like being an explorer, it's usually falling through a floor nearly, or out of a window. But I'd definitely say like my scariest moment was probably when I went to the Haunted Museum at Stoke, like Stoke-on-Trent. But in a way it's set up to make you feel like that. There was a moment where I heard whispering in my ear that I couldn't explain. But again, with being a skeptic, I'm not too sure. And I've been in places where I thought I'd seen a figure, but I convinced myself that I haven't. And these places are like where they're left with all their clothes still there. Furthest travelled, for urban exploring Cornwall. On my holidays I like to do a bit of exploring and things. And like in Sorrento I've seen like the abandoned mill that everyone sees, but you can't really get down to it. And then paranormal wise, I'd say the Haunted Museum in Stoke, 'cause it's a bit different, but I'm hoping that we can get out and go a bit further in places and things get across the UK maybe. So what I'm looking forward to the most and quite excited for is seeing if there is something. Being a skeptic, I want to be proven wrong. But yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you all.